some of you guys that there was going to be a new video January 31st, and hopefully here it is. Um, and I guess I wanted to explain why at the end of the month. So I originally started Diary of a Native Foreigner, like it was born out of my depression, in case you guys didn't know. Like I needed an outlet. Because my first year here in Mexico sucked and I hated everything and I hated everyone and I needed an outlet. So, because of everything that happened, like towards the end of last year, so if you guys saw my December video, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go check it out. Um, I am trying to be better and work on my depression and my anxiety and doing different things. So I decided that I'm going to do my best to upload a video at the end of every month. With one, I guess to just talk about what happened in a month, but two, to focus on all the good things. I guess more so for myself, so I can look back and be like, huh, January was a good month, or February was a good month, like an actual true diary. If that's not what y'all want to look for, I'm sorry. But I will talk about stuff from Mexico and stuff, so it is what it is. So let's get started. January, I had the urge to chop my hair off, and I did. It was down to like my waist, and now it's here. So it was nice. It was nice to chop my hair off again. Um, we got goodies from the States. Our mom sent us, I said our mom, my mom and my sister sent us Christmas presents that they were sent in December, but they arrived in January. I got like hot Cheetos, American hot Cheetos, and sunflower seeds, and some other goodies I had asked for. So it was good. Um, Diary of a Native Foreigner Instagram is really popping. Enrique is doing a really really good job of like uploading stories. I see most of them. Sometimes I don't because I just don't want to look at his phone because Instagram is on his phone now. I have no social media on mine. So it's been popping. I believe he showed you guys what an OXO is, talked about where we put our garrafon. I believe he's like answered different questions. There's one in particular. You guys asked about the healthcare system, and that's gonna be a whole video on itself. I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm gonna get in contact with some nurses and some doctors, both in like the public healthcare system and the private healthcare system, and ask them like how it works because like we mentioned in Instagram, there's a lot of things that we still don't know. Mostly because the very few times that I did go to like EAMS, there were very bad experiences, and from there, I think we talked about it in an Instagram live that we've been going to like private doctors, and even with that, it was literally me googling like I needed a gynecologist, and I googled and I went to the one that had the highest reviews. So even with that, like that's all we know, right? Like we just Google stuff and we see where we're gonna go. So I will hopefully in the next month or so have a video just on healthcare, on the healthcare system, because who else to ask than the people we know that are nurses and doctors, right? What else did I want to mention? What else have you put?
I put should I edit this out or continue? Yes. I mentioned about the roads here in Mexico where we could do our laundry.
Oh yeah, the roads. The Oh, there was someone that really commented that we got to her feelings, her emotions, when the gas guy came and he brought the gas tank, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's just how I remember it. I just got chills," which is great, right? Because a lot of the time, especially if we were really young when we were taken to the States, we kind of just forget everything. Um, but I don't know. I think I've done a day in the life twice already, if I'm not mistaken. But let me know if you guys want to see another day where we're actually going out and doing errands. Mostly Enrique because of the pandemic here. Oh, that's something I wanted to share. Because of the pandemic here, I mentioned it in our Instagram stories once that everything closes at like 6 now. Or everything is supposed to close at like 6, and it sucks, right? Because like we get off of work between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, sometimes even 4, and that leaves very little time for us to run to the grocery store or get things done. and we rely a lot on the weekends. And then sometimes on the weekends we have events, we have things going on as well, whether it's work wise or other things that we don't have time. Like this weekend, we just don't have time to go out. So luckily tomorrow, February 1st, there is no there's no work. But then again, like if we're not working, how many stores are actually going to be open? So we'll try to get like everything done that we couldn't do this weekend. So maybe we'll share that on Instagram. Um, what else? I think that's it. That's all I wanted to share for January. I wanted to thank you guys. A lot of you sent really like heartwarming thoughts in my last video, and they're deeply appreciated. I am not in charge of Diary of a Native Foreigner. Like I mentioned, Rico is. He's the one that's posting everything. For the most part, he's the one answering messages as well. Sometimes if it's like directly to me, not like a Mexico question in general. If it's directly to me, like he'll give me his phone and let me read it, or I'll just tell him what to reply. Because I'm really working on trying to be not on my personal social media for mental health reasons. As y'all know, that's just what I'm working on right now. And I wanted to share, I guess I'll finish the video with that. I wanted to share some things that I know a lot of us are struggling with. Everything that happened last year, our mental health really, really struggled. And especially if you live alone, or even if you have a roommate, sometimes like not seeing your family and not seeing your best friend like really, really sucks, and it affects you. And that's something that our like community has faced. You know, a lot of you had to face that for the first time, because you're blessed, right, that your family is with you. You got to see your family constantly and everything. But a lot of us, that was our reality even before the pandemic, right? That birthdays and holiday celebrations, they were celebrated via FaceTime or WhatsApp video call, or Zoom, or whatever, you know, whatever application we use to make those video calls. That's how they've been celebrated. And before video calls, they were just celebrated through phone calls. So it's just, it really puts to show, you know, I called out some of my friends, and I told them, I was like, it really sucks that it took a whole ass pandemic for you to reach out to me, because you felt what I was feeling for these whole like 2 years, right? So I wanted to share like something that I've done that has been helping me. I guess another reason why I'm doing this at the end of every month. Something that I noticed, especially at the end of last year, I was working from home. I never left home, so I was always either in like leggings or sweatpants or my pajamas, and didn't even change out of them. Like I would take a shower and go back into my pajamas. And that wasn't okay. You know, I need to feel like I'm actually going somewhere or doing something. So this month I've been like actually changing out of my clothes, not necessarily putting on like jeans or anything, but I have decided, you know, these sweatpants and leggings are gonna be like my pajamas, and then these are gonna be like my going out clothes or whatever, and actually changing and actually putting on shoes, not just being in like my socks or my pantuflas, just like actually changing and doing little things for my personal health. And you know, like even if it's just change your shirt, like don't even have to change your pants, like little things like that have really, really helped my mental health this month. And I think for the most part I've been good. Rico, like I said, has been doing a really good job. And let us know if there's anything else. I think there's two things that I'm like doing research on to let you guys know is the healthcare system. And someone had asked about the cars. There was a sticker that was shown in like one of the Instagram stories, and they were like, what's that sticker? And we were like, I don't know. So those are like the two things that I'm researching, and hopefully we'll have a video on that soon. And another video that we want to make is someone asked us about slang words. That's like a whole video in itself. A lot of language and cultural things that we've learned and picked up in the past few years that we would love to share with you guys. And I think that's it, you guys. It's just a quick video. I'll see you guys again sometime in February, most likely at the end, before if I have one of the other videos ready, but I won't promise anything. But until then, bye.